Good morning, Sierra Leoneans. Good morning. I hope you wake up this morning in good health and strength. I hope you have the courage of your convictions about your own dreams, your own hopes. I hope that you know that I know firsthand that nobody can place a limit on your life except yourself. Now, having said that, why don't talk so? That's okay. So I got a bit of a cold this morning now. I also don't give in this series of talks what I give recently. I also don't talk about the rule that you can be anything and do anything, the motivational books that I've lived by, and the mentorship that I was fortunate enough to respond to. Response. Let's talk about that quickly. They say where opportunity knocks on your door, some man will open the door. What did they see? They see overalls dressed in as work. They bang the door for an opportunity. So many people were called to this mentorship program. I know because I invited many people when I Sierra Leoneans. There was no Sierra Leonean when me know we take that mentorship program they seriously enough. One where I was 21 when I got into that program. That program day, now it equipped me. In fact, that's what delayed my going to university. Because I mean, I work now for 5 years. I wanted to work. I mean, I work for 5 years. Just at the time when they begin make up my mind, say, is it time to go to university? Now, in this university of life, can now I respond. I am so glad that I did. I spent 7 years learning under billionaires, multimillionaires on a personal one-to-one basis. What a privilege. Every book they gave me to read, I read. Every seminar they say for day or so, I went. People around me, friends and family, you're being brainwashed. Then they brainwash you. You know what? I wouldn't mind giving the whole continent of Africa that brainwashing day. I will not mind giving the whole continent of Africa that brainwashing day. You were right. I was brainwashed. I was brainwashed from stinking thinking, rotten from the neck up type of living, focusing only on limitations as opposed to looking at the broader good, knowing that you can say a thing, think a thing, and make it happen. I was removed from all those limitations. Totally removed. I have no limits as to what's possible. It's not about me. I can't talk. I'm very low today on purpose. Low as in my tone of voice. Because I wake up this morning, I had to go take something from my car quickly. The first thing I said to myself, look where this place is cold, man. Yeah, African. That's what I say for myself. Then as I come back up now, I open up my phone. The first thing I see there, now the scene where I'm sure some of you don't see this morning, Now, Morocco. Morocco, which is in Africa, North Africa. Then they kill, slaughtered and slain 700 of our brothers and sisters trying to flee the richest continent on planet Earth. If them people for call me, one of them, my response, and it's quite a big person, that saloon, will call me. We want to come England. I tell her, I say, don't bother, my friend. If them people for call me, I'm going to tell and say, Bola show na some way we wanna go make money and stay at home. Maybe. But take me out of the picture. 700 lives have been slaughtered today. Often you don't hear me, if you don't listen to any of my audios at all, you don't hear me don't say the difference between me and somebody who did on feet on Nalunga Airport. We're not special. The choices we make us special or give us the results. But in real terms, we're not special. We're ordinary people. We're people just like how God see we all. From dust we came, to dust we shall return. Then people some of you, I shouldn't even reference this person, but I will, just to make a point. Because he's one of the people of that you go relate to. We go this journey, this temple run. Now, take him as how you see him. That's not the point I'm making. Please do not misconstrue what I'm trying to say. But you've all come to know the boy in Holland, Adebayo. At one point, APC people have introduced me to Adebayo. At the other point, I made my own decision to not be paying attention to Adebayo myself, but there are people who are paying attention to Adebayo. That's not the point. I'm not talking about Adebayo's politics or how they play in blogging. That's up to him. We all, as Shakespeare say, this world is but a stage, and all of us are playing a part. That's all we do. Now, the point I'm trying to make, that voice they won't account for no, so this Adebayo could have been one of those people slain on that journey today. So whatever joy Adebayo may not give you over the years, whatever hope Adebayo may not give you over the years, whatever it is, you would have never had the chance to go through those sets of emotions, hope, despair, whatever it is, because he could have been one of those 700 people with a non-slain today. The thing we don't understand about life, as when we talk about education last week, is that everybody's child is God's child. Everybody in Pekin is God's gift. Now, God, neither the manufacturer of these lives, if we believe in God, on the same vein, this same God, according to my Bible, he say, go and have dominion over all things. Dominion over all things. Go and have dominion. And God said, let us make man in our image. This is Genesis 1, verse 26. Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, And let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. It seems to me that the black race, we were sabi quote Bible, so sabi speak in tongues past the one that we invent the religion. We forget to have dominion. The very first instruction we God give. The very first instruction, Genesis 1:26, we forget how they fail. We dey power that talk. We forget. Now, like you want, now like okay, fine. Me, I think in layman's terms, I do on purpose because they make I understand for able to explain to everybody, right? So now, you get your motoka, na manual. The way the black race don't handle this religion, yeah. Then they start na gear 5. In fact, some man at the New Testament no more sabi. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Then they start na gear 5. Well, if you get motoka, where you start na gear 5, are you gonna have a smooth drive? No. No. You're not gonna have a smooth drive. Why? Because the motoka in natural state now for start na gear 1. According to this book, with natural state, where God said, make you after me image and likeness, go and have dominion, we Africans are constantly being dominated. We're dominated at home by foreigners. Sierra Leone, to be precise, now Salon they talk about. In fact, I left the Africa business. That's what Salon. Foreigners that dominate in our own home. In an escape to live that life, to come in search of a better life, we're rosing on Instagram and Facebook, we're being dominated and killed by the lighter skinned Africans as we make our way up north. And even the one that we cross and make up to Europe, eventually the UK, eventually America, are being constantly dominated. You know, to be honest with yourself, if you know to tell me so right now, you are the Europe, you are the America, you feel in general terms that you've been dominated. So we don't identify the problem. We are constantly dominated. But we like to make bing bing. We like to make bing bing, like say, now we know, now we sabi, now we this, now we that, we Africans. But we're not face the fact, say, we're constantly being dominated by other races, including the lighter race inside Africa. Inside Africa. 700 people. 700 painful births. I can tell people and say, the whole thing about chasing a dream, if you want to understand it, it's like your mother giving birth to you. If somebody really put you mama down, really put you down, say that the pain this, you get to go through that final moment you get to push to give birth to Yebu or to give birth to Francis. Your mama go say, nothing happen. Koto, not today. No, I don't go through that pain. But watching the African, to me, when we don't look at, we'll go back starting from that age 21 mentorship program. They will say, I followed through for 7 years and I don't shape all my thinking that you couldn't argue with me on certain topics. That's the best MBA in the world. To learn practically from billionaires and multimillionaires. What I've come to realize is we as a people, we're not willing to push. We like the dream of a better tomorrow. We will even enjoy the victory of the better tomorrow that we imagined. But we're not willing to struggle for it as a race, as a country. And now you talk about individual spectator sports here now. as a race, as a country, we're not willing to pay the price. You go sit down, they say, wait till Reggie to talk about now. Well, Sierra Leone, yesterday we get a very interesting debate in Black in the Park, in Formidable Bulldozer and Group. Very, very interesting debates. Where some people now don't begin for calm and can say, you know, why don't look at this salon? Na me brother them for now. Take that for what he mean. Me, I not come for curry favor with you. I not come also for how to win friends and influence people. When me they open me mouth, I tell you the truth. If you want her, you take her. If you don't want her, you not take her. Woman small would go to Dr. Macaulay and McKinney. Nice man. Auntie Bridget, I believe, yeah, I hope so. I hope I get that right. And then Dr. Macaulay. So the wife, Danish, it not say you sick, so you poorly. You know, because we're close family friends, they don't cook something nice, some pepper soup, or Brian Rogers, mama, the American woman, Mrs. Rogers, don't bring nice trinket of pepper soup, fish pepper soup, whatever it is, then give you that day first for courage first, because they don't say the medicine when they can give you now for this malaria where you get, you don't answer. But we don't drink this pepper soup now, whatever, and she get don't make you don't laugh a little bit. Then Dr. Macaulay now with his smile, administer a medicine for lay you well. You the cry, sometimes an injection you get for give you. They back her up with Araline. You know, sweet. You the vex by you, mama. When inside your heart, they cry for see you to go through this pain. The doctor said not to have fun. You know, wake up that morning, they say, and they can't make one bobo cry with the injection. But they know, say, if we don't give you this injection, you go die. If we don't give you this malaria, this thing can likely take you. So they have to administer it. We don't reach a point. I don't tell you, I say, I don't come for win friends and influence people. The one that we don't come for win friends and influence people, now they don't put on us so, Usa we sit down today 64 years of abject failure and misery. Sierra Leoneans, what we get for look at is this. The English Premier League is one of the most, or is the most exciting and most expensive league in the world. Yes, they have more teams than most other places, and they get expensive players. And it's televised around the world. Okay, I mean, don't teach one time last year that the players, the reason why they make so much money, they're not footballers, they're actually actors. That they pay the actors' salary. You see everything this man they talk. Because then they watch all over the world, image rights. Then they pay for that's when they go watch Nabafa to Mr. Smithiander. We Manchester United, they play Man City. Now actor, then they pay for that. Not the skill of the football, then they pay for the appearance. Now the actor part now handy. Now the actor part now handy. The eyeballs, the way they pan them. So I mean they say, all right. So I say, yes, this is the point. Though the Premier League is exciting and they don't win many Champions League, no, so Manchester United don't win in 1999, Chelsea don't win, Liverpool don't win, who else don't win? Okay, it no matter, but they don't win. Man City don't win. How come they're able to win Champions League in England, but when it comes to the national team from 1966, they don't win World Cup? How do you think? When you like football, now apply now the thinking of life to this football situation. How come England don't win the Champions League a lot since the recent times, a lot. But the national team in the same England not able to win the World Cup. I think you can't understand what I mean. England, they produce Champions League cups, trophies, because the team where they go play now the Champions League final is not made up of all Englishmen. You understand? You travel with me. The team is not made up of all Englishmen. Because if the team was made up of all Englishmen, the same way so when they not win World Cup since 1966, they're not going to ever win that Champions League day as well. It's common sense. We don't need to argue about this. So how come the English Premier League able to produce the Champions League? I attribute it to one and only one thing where I don't try to communicate with Una throughout this series. Then they win the Champions League because the team is made up of the best talent around the world. Not by you na Liverpool you come out blue eye blonde, you na Essex you come out blue eye blonde. Yes, all look at us. We are the English people. We are the indigenous English. Now we get this England here, so they go represent to send a Champions League. No, the outcome of the Champions League will be the same as the outcome of the World Cup. How does this relate to Salud? Yeah, we'll try for wrap up now. Una don't sit down pa una self. Una sit down pa una egg like fall. Say, where SL people in a power, na mende people no more they put in a position of authority. Then APC then decided they warm up. They say, what kind of power? That we not damn God and no more they put. When I don't play this failing game of 64 years. A failing game of 64 years. Now I don't play. Una still they play this game. Una still they play the same game. But the worst thing, not to the players of the game, therefore take action. Now the fans, who are the fans? The citizens of Sierra Leone, una comot bien brother and sister, it has not worked for una. 64 years of abject failure. Now, because they play the politics of brother and sister, look at the result we don't produce. Una not get no trophy in any part of life. Now, in a cupboard. Una mantelpiece, empty, barren of trophies, because una keep choosing brother. When people are speaking, some highly intelligent people, even in the diaspora, well, next we need a man from Northwest. Next, we'll get this one here. So, we'll get vice president to represent the Fullers. We'll get this one to represent Kono. What kind of nonsense that one day? When would you learn that is skills, attitude, attribute, and past performance that should be your reference point? So that you go build Team Sierra Leone. We go bring on the trophy. We go bring on the agriculture trophy, the tourism trophy, the manufacturing trophy, the electricity trophy, the water flowing trophy, the tourism trophy, the economy trophy, the employment trophy, the education trophy, the good institutions trophy. When would you realize now that you have to pick the best people irrespective of where they come from? irrespective of what society they join or not join. But when I keep manufacturing these players, when I all can hang around and associate. Mother tongue is the same. We all go bondo good. We all na poor good. We all na hunting. But look at the results. Look at the results. You know, you like Manchester United, you don't like them. You like Man City, you don't like them. You like Chelsea, you don't like them. When you look at the end of the Premier League, there it is. The points. Just the numbers. Then go decide who that can first, who that can second, and who that can last. You don't live a life permanently of 64 years in the relegation zone. To the point where I just pray that no Sierra Leonean has been slaughtered today looking for a better life, when in fact we have paradise in Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is absolute paradise. You cannot convince me otherwise. But the politics of brother don't snatch hell out of the jaws of paradise. And if we not break tribalism in Salon, all this blogger talk what they talk. All this Boku back and forth argument means nothing. We will keep producing the same results. You can't plant watermelon and reap peas. It just not happen. So if we keep this brother politics, now we'll come out of this village, rather than what is this person capable of? What have they done that we can point our finger and say, this person don't do this? Then I'm afraid we're going to lose more lives trying to come to Europe. And even when they get to Europe, their lives will be wasted. I've told you guys, the average person in the diaspora, I know they make past £2,000 a month. Fact. Anybody who not agree with me, go watch it now. They deal with data. The average person in the diaspora, they make £2,000 a month. Yet, then they work like dog. Wake up early morning, get the pikin to school, run, go work. And when they go work, then they walk out because the boss they take bullshit. Then walk. Then can house, watch a bit of TV, sleep again, wake up the next morning, all for £2,000. And that £2,000 day, they're not to say in the bank out. Where is they get £2,000? Hey, that's the money back they want. The same way they want for getting money, that's the money they want for left and back. Right? Where you get for go shopping, you get for pay rent or mortgage, you get for pay car insurance, you get for pay nursery, you get for pay this, you get for pay that. All for £2,000. All because then people anyway they earn that £2,000, £3,000, £4,000 and they sponsor about that politics and salon. Pass anybody because we were intelligent and they do. And the sponsor about that politics. Hey, now welcome to our village. You don't study, he studied at Cambridge. Look, I get PhD. Yeah, me £500. They support him. Yeah, una turn up, una. I'm not going to send me chance if una not support her. They will wonder why we don't build hell on earth. And Sierra Leone right now, in its current state, is hell on earth. Now, me say, now Reggie cool. I left when I ask you, food for thought.